saw them announce the Turning Point halftime show, I started dying laughing because no way did they deadass get so mad they had to make another show. If this type of
what's up?
Yo, what up? It's J back at another video. Today we're about to be reacting to a video by Tommy NFG, and the video is going to be on America's newest snowflakes. I mean, I seen Bad Bunny in the thumbnail, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be around his Super Bowl performance, because basically these people, the white people, were mad. And they let they shit be known on Twitter.
The American political climate the last year has been a little crazy, to say the least. I don't know about y'all, but waking up in the morning to check my phone nowadays and scroll my news feed, my mind has to hit a little virtual cigarette and let out a long puff before going through it. I feel like the Disneyland mascot who has to go around looking jolly and happy for people all day. Then as soon as they get off their shift, they go to the nearest bar and down 8 shots before passing out in the alleyway. I guarantee in American politics, if you check every day of the last 365 days, it will be impossible to not find some type of controversy with this administration or someone inside it. Whether it's a statement they made, an action they did, an action they did not do, like releasing the Epstein files into the whole public pressure them to. Kids reading history books in the future are gonna have to go through a lot of chapters during this time period. And me observing it now that it's been a little over a full year since Trump's full-on takeover of the government, I notice now that the people who used to call people snowflakes on the internet and sensitive on the internet, usually to your typical blue hair girl stereotype on Twitter or people trying to cancel someone, have now turned into an exact clone of what they used to make fun of. And honestly, I'm surprised on how fast the tides have turned. I thought the MAGA people were supposed to be the group of people who were the alpha ones, who didn't give a if the truth hurt your feelings. That they weren't little liberal crybabies who couldn't even take a joke. But skip to 2026 now, and this is what we got.
All changed.
He barely sings in English, Laura, and it's, you know, they call him the king of the Latin trap. The trap is hiring somebody who's partisan and who has very dark images in his video.
We don't go to the movie theater to be lectured to and to have somebody throw their ideology onto us. I want us to be successful.
All of us. So when you see someone celebrating Charlie's murder, call them out. And hell, call their employer.
It wouldn't be so crazy if it wasn't word for word.
Oh man, I don't think these niggas be would. You know, like making a big ass deal about a Super Bowl performance. It's just a performance. I don't really give a fuck about that shit. Like, I mean, I watched the Super Bowl. It is the Super Bowl. It is what it is, bro. But like, you like making this like an American thing over a performance is crazy. Like, what's the point of you getting mad at this shit?
Bar hypocrite. And I really decided to make this video when the whole Bad Bunny halftime show happened. I'm gonna assume like 95% of my audience knows what the Super Bowl is, but I'll still explain it for my non-American viewers. The Super Bowl is the yearly game held by the NFL that's the final game of the season between two teams. And every year, people make their bets on who's gonna win, meet up with family and friends to watch it. Then we all move on the next Monday to our miserable lives, getting ready to sleep and work for that 9 to 5 we hate. We also have the halftime show every year, where a big performer gets picked to perform on probably what is one of the biggest artist stages they'll ever have. This year, I feel like no one even cared about the teams that were playing because all the focus was on the fact that Bad Bunny was gonna perform the halftime show. To MAGA, this was an atrocity that could never be forgiven by humanity. America had now fallen to the dark side and they had lost something true to their hearts. I mean, how could a non-American, non-English speaking person even make it there? Oh, you said Puerto Rico has been a part of America since 1898 and the people there have been citizens since 1917? God damn it, I don't care, Ice, get him off stage. The whole shocking thing about this is how much people have lost the ability to even search up something for half a second. Because with a couple of main complaints about it, one of them was, why is a non-American citizen performing at the halftime show? And even searching up are Puerto Ricans American citizens, literally search up Puerto Rico and see who's listed as president. Information has never been more accessible in humanity, and yet these still refuse to search it up. I feel like you could put this in their face and they'd shake their head and refuse to accept it like a baby not wanting to eat vegetables.
Bro, see, these are just like the people that are like in denial, bro. Like they just can't accept it, bro. Like, I don't know why people have like a hard time accepting that like some people are just gonna be American. And it's like listed on Google. Tell Google to correct itself if you don't want to fucking deal with seeing that. But I doubt you're gonna put in all that fucking work.
I wonder if they know that America has multiple territories where people born on them are US citizens too. The other main complaint was that since none of his songs are in English, most people wouldn't be able to understand it watching it. And you know, if you are someone who genuinely wished you could understand the lyrics and were kind of upset because you couldn't, I could at least see some point of it. Not me though, because hey, I was vibing to it. It's still kind of confusing how this was getting so many complaints though, because there has been multiple songs that have charted insanely good in America that were not in English. Despacito charted for 16 weeks in the #1 spot. The Macarena charted for 14 weeks in the #1 spot. Multiple K-pop songs have charted in the #1 spot. And it's because most people know you can still vibe with the song without it being in your language.
I'm sorry, I could just vibe to a song and just be like repeating the lyrics, but I ain't gonna know what the fuck the person said. I'm gonna just keep vibing to it. If it sounds good, like especially that one Mexican beat they go, bro. I used to go in the damn 99-cent store at the Mexican market every time, and I used to hear like some sort of beat with that. That shit was a vibe, my nigga. I don't know what these liberals and all these people are just talking about, man. This shit crazy.
As humans, rhythm is intertwined with our bodies. It's the same reason why English songs also go #1 in countries where they don't speak English. Like, how do you think Michael Jackson became one of the biggest artists to ever touch humanity? Do you think these people were just listening to translated versions of his songs or the actual version he made? But man, when I saw them announce the Turning Point halftime show, I started dying laughing because no way did they deadass get so mad they had to make another show. If this type of shit happened on the other side, they would instantly start calling them
These niggas made a whole nother show just because Bad Bunny was performing. Holy shit, how mad do you have to be? Oh man, this is the US, bro. This is the US in 2026 for you, bro. Getting mad over somebody performing.
Snowflakes and woke for doing all this to avoid a halftime show. I refuse to believe anyone that watched this actually thoroughly enjoyed every single artist here.
USA All-American Halftime Show, and this one's for you, Charlie.
Oh.
I just want to catch my fish, drive my truck, drink my beer.
The funniest thing about the whole concert and the country artists they picked is that none of them even cracked top 10 on any chart or country chart. Not a single mainstream country artist wanted to risk their career for this bullshit. Even they knew it was stupid.
Bro, I think I did hear about this shit. And I heard like the numbers were just literally artificially pumped in. And you know, like who has a lot of money behind that? Trump and all of them niggas be like probably pumped up his little fucking shit to try to, outstream or outdo the watchers for like the whole Super Bowl.
Another one of their main complaints too, and the reason they said they couldn't even watch the halftime show at all, was because Bad Bunny hates America and always on it. When you actually search up what Bad Bunny doesn't like and why they say he hates America, he specifically said ICE and how they're on the streets terrorizing people moving like thugs. And he said the reason he doesn't want to tour in the US for now is because he doesn't want them to show up to his concerts and intimidate his fans. Imagine being the artist and finding out one of your fans got detained for 12 hours in a jail cell just to be released after they find out they're actually a citizen. You would feel bad too. Let's be
Bro, I mean, he's actually in the right. At least he's protecting his fans. Like some people do not do that. Bro, like I don't understand why I think they're mad just because he wouldn't put on a show and they wanted to come to his show and like arrest people. Like that's not how it's gonna go, my nigga.
so for real too. You know damn well Trump would send ICE to one of Bad Bunny's concerts 100% for a show of alphaness and force. He's literally just trying to look out for his fans, but for some reason they took this as him not liking ICE equals hating everyone in America and wanting you to die. It's like that Twitter meme of when you say I like pancakes and someone replies so you hate waffles. Like no, And another reason they said they didn't want to watch it was because his lyrics were too inappropriate. So they had to watch the good old family-friendly, all-America halftime show with family-friendly lyrics and artists. Good thing the main performer, Kid Rock, didn't play a very specific song he's made. A song with lyrics like, young ladies, I like him underage, see. Some say that's statutory, but I say it's mandatory. By the way, this song was in a kid's movie that I actually...
No wonder why they like this shit. He was exposing the files. That's all I'm about to say. But what the fuck, man? I never even. I'm sorry, I never really fuck with Kid Rock, bro. Cause I know of him because of WWE. WWE always used to have Kid Rock, for some fucking reason. But now it makes sense because like they're like working alongside of Trump for some reason, I guess.
watched in 5th grade. You just had to ruin my childhood, huh? Yeah, if I had kids, I'd take Bad Bunny over any artist that said that. If they were also so worried about his lyrics and how crazy they were, then why did they say nothing when he performed in 2020? Like, Bad Bunny was literally an addition in the 2020 halftime show with Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. And not a single one of these souls were crashing out and threatening people back then. Right after the show, Trump made a tweet saying it was one of the worst halftime shows ever, which was, of course, suspected, and all this controversy mainly got inflamed by him talking about it in the first place. But it turns out when the actual halftime show came on, his ass and all of his family and friends were watching it. They didn't even try to fake watching that fake ass one.
I'm fucking dead.
The other thing that showed me these guys are the new Snowflakes now was the Charlie Kirk fallout. It's been almost half a year since the Charlie Kirk assassination. Wow, the time flies by. Charlie Kirk is now a staple in any TikTok comment section. It's impossible to not see a Kirkified person at least once. I would say really in general on social media, it's impossible to not see one Kirkified image a day on any social media platform. If you really look back at how MAGA was moving when it happened, it emulates exactly the peak cancel culture they used to complain about. And this time was different, I feel like, because not only was it just regular citizens upset and reporting people, but our whole ass federal government was encouraging it too. As soon as anyone came out and made a joke about it, they got fired instantaneously with zero wait time. You had companies making statements saying that behavior is inappropriate and the employee had been dealt with. I don't know the way they were dealing with these employees.
How were they dealing with all this shit when George Floyd was murdered, basically? I mean, I know that's a touchy ass topic, and I know a lot of people feel how they feel about like George Floyd, but like, how were they dealing with this shit back in 2020? Were you firing people for that, or no, you weren't doing that. You were just letting that shit slide and go along the way.
Can only assume Trump's order was sending them to Guantanamo Bay. The vice president came out to host Charlie Kirk's show, and his main push on the show was to let people know it's okay to call someone's employer if they made a joke about Charlie Kirk and to get them fired. Which is ironic because he's the same one to this day who complains about cancel culture and says everyone is too sensitive.
And we have far more important work to do than canceling each other. We have got to build, and President Donald Trump is a builder.
Grow up. I'm sorry. Focus on the real issues. Don't focus on what kids say in group chat. The reality is that kids do stupid things, especially young boys. They tell edgy, offensive jokes. Like, that's what kids do. And
I'm not gonna lie. Why the fuck is a vice president even peeking into these type of conversations? Aren't you supposed to be doing everything for the U.S. and like helping Donald Trump think of some shit? Like, why is this even a thought?
I really don't want us to grow up in a country where a kid telling a stupid joke, telling a very offensive stupid joke, is cause to ruin their lives. And by the way, if they were left-wing kids telling stupid left-wing jokes, I would also not want their lives to be.
So when you see someone celebrating Charlie's murder, call them out. And hell, call their employer. We don't believe in political violence, but we do believe in civility.
So which one is it? Are people too sensitive or are people not sensitive enough? All the people that were scrolling on Twitter finding everyone who made a joke then used Tony Stark level tech to find these people's jobs and get them fired, I guarantee are the same people who said people are too sensitive when someone made a joke about George Floyd in 2020 and got fired. They refuse to believe they're acting in the same way. They think they have moral superiority. And I'm actually someone who thinks if you do make a dumb comment about someone, someone, whether it's Charlie Kirk or George Floyd, and it's your public social media account, then you shouldn't be surprised if you get reported and fired. People gotta know when you post something on the internet, you're basically
Especially telling a stupid ass joke like that at work. Why the fuck would you say that in like a work setting? If you were saying it outside of work and you randomly get fired, then I don't know. I stay away from political jokes and a lot of shit. Or don't have a page where you identify yourself. This is why a lot of trolls literally have no picture or some type of goofy ass photo.
posting it to the world, so there's always a chance. My whole point is that they're completely hypocritical and act oblivious to it. And these were the same guys always saying, we're not like those guys always canceling everyone. Yet as soon as they get a teeny tiny taste of power, they use the whole leverage of the federal government to get thousands of people fired from their jobs. Even Joe Biden and Kamala Harris weren't coming out on behalf of someone to tell the American people to get people fired from their jobs. Imagine this exact scenario, but instead with a liberal influencer and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris did it. These dudes
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. These people in charge are a bunch of fucking kids. Like, cause they just can't accept like reality of people making jokes and shit. And I'm pretty sure like they didn't do all this when they weren't in. Well, if they were in power back then, they probably wouldn't have did this shit or batted an eye toward like all of those black jokes who like went toward George Floyd, basically. But like, I do agree with this nigga's takes, because this shit is so stupid of like how like, yeah, these people are being so sensitive that the internet has like shifted and started making these jokes about him. I don't make jokes about him because like I really do not like, you know, seeing a person lose their life in front of their family. And also literally about Bad Bunny performing, you put on a shitty ass halftime show of your own, but you still were watching it. Well, I don't even know if Trump put that on, but hey, whatever though. Hey, but if you guys enjoyed that video, go check out Tommy NFG and check my other videos out if you like my reactions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you guys later.